Respect small business owners because we go in the rain to take your packages to the post office. Hey guys, tomorrow is Beltanica, hosted by the Light Club Curiosity Shop. It is run by the owner of Light Club, who's Melissa. She's my Reiki master teacher. She's an amazing human being, and I love her oodles of poodles. And I'm very excited to be a part of this. This is their third annual Beltanica Festival. I did the first one. I had to miss the second one because I was double booked. And now I'm doing the third one. As you can see, it is raining pretty hard. It is the day before. And I'm hoping that that doesn't mean it's going to be muddy because we are going to be outside in a park. But I mean, I guess we'll see. We will see what Mother Nature has in store. I also managed to really mess my knee up yesterday. Well, my thigh. I think I tore something in my thigh because I bent down. Well, no, I kneeled down and my leg slipped and it just pulled and it went. And yeah, we're going to hope that it's a little bit better by tomorrow because it's still kind of painful today. But it's about the same amount of painful it was yesterday, so I'm hoping that means that it's not like super bad. It just needs to take a little bit of time to heal and it's not worse tomorrow. I was really worried about today because when you like pull a muscle and it's worse the second day and not the first day. I thought that was going to be my situation, but it seems to be about the same. So I'm hoping that that means it'll be about the same or a little bit better tomorrow. But it does mean I'm not going to be able to kneel down or squat as much as I usually do when I'm setting up my booths. So it's going to be a very interesting situation for me. But I mean, you roll with the punches, you you take it as they're dealt, kind of a thing, and we'll just hope that I don't manage to mess myself up worse. Finances for Beltanica. Beltanica was $75 for the booth space, and I had to have a COI for it. And I got a COI for another event with Lunar Fair, so I split the cost of the COI for the 90-day policy between the two events, which added another $75 onto this one. So that's a total of $150. So I'm hoping that we can make back $150 and make some profit tomorrow. I haven't been able to prepare as much as I wanted to, because yesterday when I was going to prepare was the day that I messed my knee up, and I had to keep it rested and icing and everything all day. So we'll see how it is. The problem with having a chronic illness is when your chronic illness isn't chronic illnessing, you try to do too much, and that's when you mess things up. So at least I'm used to pain, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's going to be a little bit of a prep montage, but not much. And then next thing you know, we'll be at Beltanica. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! I really forgot that I need to go pick up snacks and lunch for tomorrow because I'm vending all day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. because my load-in slot is 8 a.m. Love that for me. Nothing against the event. I just hate daytime events, but I do them when I want to like support my friends. So here I am doing another daytime event and getting up before the sun comes up. It's fine. It's fine. But I have to go pick up snacks, so I'll go do that. And I'll show you guys what I'm grabbing, and then we'll come back. We'll see if I can pack some shit up. I still have everything packed up from Lunar Fair because I have a bin for outdoor vending and I have a suitcase for indoor vending. So I'm taking my bin, which is totally fully packed from Lunar Fair, and I got all that jazz and everything. And yeah. So I'll see you guys in a little bit for the prep montage. Let's go prep. We are on our way to Lewis Park to set up for Beltanica. Today it is 7:12 in the morning. Not a morning person. I tell you guys this every time I do a vlog, and it just gets increasingly worse. Carly is helping me just set up the tent and throw weights on today, and then she is heading out because she has to work her regular job today. and I didn't have any help, and with me pulling my leg muscle, and now my knee hurts because it's overcompensating for my other leg being in pain. It's not gonna be a good day for me physically. So it'll be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be almost soloing this event. My mom is gonna come over and switch off with me for like a little bit for me to go to the bathroom and stuff. But other than that, it sounds like I'm gonna be soloing it, which is gonna be interesting because soloing when I'm in full health is interesting, and soloing when I'm about running on about 75% of my normal power is gonna be even more interesting. We're gonna get some coffee and then go set up. So see you guys in a little bit for setup. Behold, I have put on makeup in a moving vehicle, and we have gotten breakfast. I'm still tired. She's still tired. We question why we do this, but we persevere anyway. See you guys in bed. Cheers. Halfway through setup here at Beltanica. Just came around and gave us a little prosperity dragon. They were handing it out to all the little vendors. It's so cute. I'm gonna name it Seagal. My leg where I tore it is doing fine today, but my kneecap is still just absolutely awful. I'm hoping that it calms down. I'm gonna pop an Advil if I can find one and hope that it just stops hurting. But I'm all set up. It's only 10 o'clock. This doesn't start till 11, so I'm set up like a full hour early, which, you know, being that I'm down a freaking knee today is not bad. I also set up half solo, so pretty good. Looking good. Looking very good. I am really thankful I didn't take the easy way out and I brought all 40 pounds of weight because my tent is still moving with 40 pounds of weight and I'm nervous. There are these two little girls running around singing Down the Witch's Road, and it's getting stuck in my head, but it is so cute. Dance with us, our witch's room. Dance with us, our witch's room. Dance with us, our witch's room. I sold another book. I am now down to just one because this one has damage, so I have to replace it. But it's got like splooches on it, so I can't sell it. But I've got one left. I do what you gotta do when you're vending solo.
Life returns in this time of rebirth. We give thanks for blessings of wisdom and power as our confidence grows by the hour. May the fires of Beltane burn warm and bright as we celebrate the return of sun's light. Welcome, blessed be.
We are about an hour to closing here, and I wanted to show you guys today's bestsellers. So first things first is my book. I have sold 3 copies of my book today, which is amazing. Next up was the fan favorite of Let That Shit Go, Tea Lights. And last but not least, I can't show it to you guys because we sold out of it, but we sold all of our Shadow Daddy wax melts. I'll put a picture right here. And that's what they look like, and they were a real fan favorite today. One person bought 2 right at the same time, and then a couple other people bought some, so sold out of those pretty quickly. This is the first event I've done the wheel at outside of Lunar Fair, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it again, just because at Lunar Fair people don't try to like spin it for free or get mad at me when I say that it's like costs money because you get a thing when you do it, because it's like, you know, you get a product. It's an extension of a product. It's not just a wheel on my table taking up space, because that's a lot of space to be taking up for something that's free, you know. But I'm having a lot of issues today, especially with people like not wanting to pay to do it and stuff. And it's like, I understand that, but at the same time, like, it is a product. It's saying that you get a product and stuff like that. So I've been having a lot of issues with that. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to bring it with me again, just because at the Lunar Fair crowd, they seem to understand that, but here it's been a little bit harder. Not that I haven't sold any, like I've sold some, but like it's turning out to be a little bit more of a hassle than if I didn't have it, I think. So yeah, it's just my thoughts on that. I'm also just learning that I really just don't like events that have kids, because I had a kid throw a tantrum in my tent earlier, and they're touching my stuff and getting like food all over it and stuff. And it's like, bro, I worked hard on this stuff. Please don't do that. But otherwise, it's been a really good day. I've been having a lot of fun. Been doing better than I expected, but I think that's because Salem was such a train wreck last weekend that I've made more in the first 2 hours here than I did all last weekend, so that was pretty good. But I got about 45 minutes left here. Hoping that somebody comes to relieve me so that I can go explore a little bit before I have to leave, but I don't think that's going to happen. I did close my tent off for a little bit earlier to watch the Maypole procession, but I'm not going to be able to do that again, I don't think. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Been a good adventure, basically solo vending, so can't really complain. I do want to update you guys and let you know that putting this here elevated is really helping with children messing with it, because the older children can reach it, but the younger children can't. It's making it very easy and less stressful. And like 2 of them fit perfectly in one of these little grid wall cubes, so definitely recommend this if you're an Artist Alley vendor, to put it up at least one, that way it's a little bit higher up. I forgot to film an outro for Beltanica, so I'm in the same outfit for the outro from A Big Game Market and CloverCon. Ignore that. You'll see that next week. Beltanica exceeded my expectations. I knew that it was going to be a good event because the Light Club Curiosity crew always put in a ton of effort, but like, I know at the first one, I made only about half what I made at this one. So this one, like, I doubled what I made at the first one, and which exceeded my expectations. And like I said, in the first 2 hours, I made more than I did at the whole weekend in Salem. like, dude, I've done some shitty events this year, but I've done some fantastic ones too, and Beltanica is definitely up there with my fantastic events. The vibe is amazing. The magic is unmatched. Like, I would definitely do it again next year. I'm hoping that I'll be able to make it work with my schedule again next year, and I'm really thankful that I was invited out to do this, and I was accepted, and that I have the amazing people at Light Club, like Melissa and Yuki, who are like my friends, and I'm so thankful to have them in my life and for being allowed to come out and do this. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'll put the graph here, and I will see you in the next one.